Today, MLB The Show 25 Wishlist. We all know there's plenty of flaws in this game, man, but it is a solid game, a solid start. We have such a good fan base, and we all just want to see it better. So today, I hope SDS is watching. Shout out SDS. Spam the likes, spam the views, watch the whole video, and I promise you SDS will see this. We got a banger of a wish list. Now, everybody was talking about my, a bunch of new stuff we know about MLB The Show 25 only being Diamond Dynasty. I even included a few franchise changes I want to see on this wish list as well. So let's get right into things. First things first, we're going to talk about Diamond Dynasty right off the bat. The first thing we need to talk about, man, is the programs and just content in general. The number one flaw with this game, and I think it's the number one flaw. I know that we're getting rid of sets and seasons. Sets and seasons are now going to be scrapped. It's confirmed. No sets and seasons. I think it's like a placebo effect, man. I think sets and seasons, man, we all forget. What was it, MLB 21 or 22? One of those didn't have sets and seasons, and it was still the worst game ever. Yes, the gameplay was awful, but let's not all blame sets and seasons. You know why? Because it's the actual game itself that gets people to stop playing. And the reason I say that, the grind. We're grinding way too hard, way too long. The grind to get these cards. You grind for them, and then you don't use them because you have to grind for the next person. I think that the grind should be reduced, and the cards you get should be lowered, if that makes sense. Obviously, we don't want 99s day one. I know they're gonna, I'm not saying make the grind easier. I'm saying make the grind easier for certain cards and just kind of make it more strategic. Stop making these programs so task-oriented, and they really have to rethink the relationship itself between the content and the gameplay. I want to actually play ranked seasons. I don't want to sit here playing Conquest, which we'll talk about in a sec, playing all of these moments and all that stuff, right? They kind of started this a little bit earlier on with some of the ranked seasons missions in the Team Affinity programs. You can see you get 12.5k whenever you get 5 hits with these guys. So that was a solid kind of way of implementing it. I still think it was too long, man. Let people play the game how they want. Usually it's ranked seasons, usually it's online. Kind of make it your choice. They did a decent job with Team Affinity. I still think there's a lot more to be done on integrating that relationship. Thing number 2, foul balls. This is a quick one. There's no reason that any of these guys, let's take a look. Adam Dunn, what's his discipline? All right, he's got 125 discipline. Okay, all of these guys are insane, I guess. There are players that have like negative discipline stats, and they're spamming foul. No, it's not even discipline. I don't even know what it would be, but they're spamming foul balls, man. Curveballs in the dirt should not be a foul ball. It's a very quick change. Please reduce that a little bit more. And then we have the whole debate of whether or not this game should be next gen. It's hard. I think if you go next gen, you will potentially lose a decent amount of players. I know that a lot of people are already on College Football 25 and all of that good stuff, right? So yeah, we do have a decent community already on next gen. What I think they should do is just focus on, you can either, there's two options. Get the game engine right. I don't think it's a next gen issue. I think it's a game engine, the servers, all that good stuff, Oh, they can't use creative saves. I don't care about creative saves, bro. Let's get this game right. Get the game engine right. Get the content right. If the content's wrong, people are still going to be getting off this game in September anyway. So really focus on the content, okay? And then beyond that, you can have 2 separate titles, one for PS4, one for PS5. I think that's the way of the future right there. I don't think they're ready to go next gen because their actual game itself isn't the way it is. I'm not too worried about the graphics being improved. I want to see the content improved and then the actual gameplay itself improved as well. Another, wish list item, Conquest. Conquest should be removed. REMOVED, removed. Why is it here? I look at this and it gives me a headache. I gotta go in here and play all 30 teams, 90 innings. Let alone the fact that I have to sit here and sim every single one of these things, man. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know anybody that has, the friggin' mental fortitude. You gotta be, locked in to play one of these damn Conquest maps. There's not a single Conquest map I played a game on all year. Now, keyword, played a game. You know why? What I would do is I would look for the hidden rewards on Showzone, and that would be a solid stun method. You go around and you strategically move to the hidden pack, the hidden reward, and then get it. And that's great. You know, I love the hidden rewards. That's the first thing I'm doing in MLB 25 right there. But just the fact, like, there's so many conquest maps, and they're all not good. Nobody does them. Nobody should do them. It's my first piece of advice. We all know, you know, I know all the advice. Go join the Discord, linked in the description, man. The Discord is a great place. 3,000 people, man. You're all great. Like I said, run up the numbers on this video. We'll get SDS watching. They got to rethink Conquest totally. Like, I don't know how they can fix it to make it better. Honestly, if you want me to do a Conquest map, then there better be three teams that I have to play on that map. Three inning games is the max you're going to get from me, and I still want a good reward. Stubs. Stubs is the reward. Not this BS jersey. I don't want that. I want to play 3 teams at most. You know, don't make it too mind-numbing. It's offline. It's not fun. And then let me get a decent reward. That's kind of what they have to do. We already talked about the new game engine. Now we can talk about Legends. Everybody wants to see... First off, I had some people, you know, say they wanted to see Ellie De La Cruz as the cover athlete. So I guess that can be a wishlist item. I think that would be cool. I think I'd rather have it be Ellie than Bobby Witt. You know, obviously a lot of the more heavy hitter guys, they don't have the rights to. They're not allowed to do them. Like Shohei, he obviously has like his app or whatever. Now, looking at Legends, there's a few new Legends people want to see added into the game. And really, there's only 2. There's only 2. It's Barry Bonds and it's Ichiro. Barry Bonds 2001 or 2002 type card would be nice. And then an Ichiro card would also be nice. They're both on the wish list. You know, implement them, have one of them be like the Legend higher edition for the game. And I think that'll drive up some of the buying numbers. Franchise alert. Where is online franchise? You know, they're bringing online mini seasons. Who gives a crap? Mini season sucks anyway. Franchise though. So the thing about this, they had online franchise in 2018 and before. And then ever since 2018 when they removed it, it's been gone. Every other sports game has online franchise except for this. You know, I'm just thinking about how to get more people on the game. And I think online franchise would help that a lot. Another thing with franchise, let's not limit to 3-person trades. Now, I've seen a lot of people commenting this. I don't play franchise myself, but we've seen trades in real life where it's like 5 people for 2 people. So having it be locked as 3 for 3, it's not as realistic. And then also the actual trade engine itself, I shouldn't be able to trade, you know, a first-round pick from Mike Trout. So let's be a little bit more realistic here. More time getting the cards and enjoying getting them, or than enjoying using them. We already talked about. That's my main thing. I should not be spending more time getting the card than actually using them. They have to rethink the entire content relationship. That is my #1 wish item. Now we go to ranked seasons again. Increase the pace of the ranked games. Less cutscenes. We gotta reduce pause time, man. Having a 3-minute pause timer, all right, that's too much. And then the 3-minute pause timer is basically 3 minutes every single inning. Gotta reduce these ranked games, man. Kids can go on Fortnite, and you know they can hop in 4 Fortnite games in the time it takes me to get 30 points. So, you know, obviously it's hard to reduce the time by that much. You can reduce foul balls, you can reduce pause time, you can reduce the R2. That's all good. What I think they're gonna have to do, and I think they should do, don't make me keep this, you know, progression path the same. That's fine. Keep it all the same. But I'm not talking about the rewards. The rewards can be improved for sure. I'm talking about give me plus 60. Give me plus 60 regardless of my rating. Give me plus 60 for a win and minus 30 for a loss. No matter where I am in this progression path, plus 60, minus 30. When I spend an hour to win a game against the Sweat, and then I lose the next game versus the Sweat, and then I'm net 0 on the day, and I've spent 2 hours. Really? It just takes too long. I'm not playing 100 damn games to get to 900, man. Give me plus 60, give me minus 30, wherever I am. You know, you can focus, maybe it's plus 45, minus 20. I don't care what it actually is, but something like that should be there to be dialed in. More points per ranked match is basically what I'm saying. Battle Royale is a dying mode, I feel like. Not too many people have been playing Battle Royale this season. Now, I'm not SDS. I don't know how to fix it. They tried going to 10 wins. I'm pretty sure they made them, They made the Battle Royale program stuff like non-sellable. There's a lot of people that are complaining about BR. I don't play it that much. I just think that BR, you know, something's got to be done to try bringing it back because it's a dying mode. Don't ignore it. So another suggestion, this is kind of, I doubt they're going to implement it. Something for programs, we can have like duels, man. Like instead of this BS mindless grinding, like nobody, unless you're a Yankees fan, wants to hop in here and friggin' pitch one inning with Garrett Cole 7 times with all these different moments. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what I would rather have? Make it something like the Extreme program. Not too hard. It doesn't have to be too hard. Let me duel Garrett Cole. Let me get some Elden Ring action in here, man. Let me duel Garrett Cole. You know, let me use Gleyber Torres. Let me use Gleyber Torres. Let me face Garrett Cole. And, you know, you have to get like 5 hits in 2 games. Or 5, that's way too easy. You have to get like 5 hits in 1 game. And if you do it, you get Garrett Cole or Gleyber Torres. It's like a duel. And if you beat the boss, then you unlock their card. I think a duel type series would actually be pretty interesting for the game. Again, it depends how good they made the cards and stuff like that. Making it obvious what to do, and if it sucks, then make the rewards very good. So mini seasons itself is a dying mode. You know, the only reason mini seasons is good is because of some of the rewards. You know, the reason mini seasons was good is because of the pack method. I like the pack method, man. Mini season rewards, I think, were actually pre-dialed in. I think if they made the rewards for mini seasons, you know, more lengthy. The reason I'm saying this is because basically what you would do in mini seasons, you would hop in here and you would have to tally 50 total bases. Tally 50 total bases and you get like a 10-pack bundle, right? And then you would just reset the season. If they had, you know, 50 total bases and then 100 total bases, it would basically make people play a whole season. And then I think mini seasons itself could be a really... If mini seasons is the pack mode, if they focus on this being the pack method mode, then mini seasons could definitely be good. Let's reduce the freaking, like, the time I'm sitting in here watching the game. In mini seasons games, no reason for it to be 30 minutes, man. Make it way faster. Make restarting a moment a lot easier. You know, it's bad enough we have all these crap moments in the game. When I lose a moment, I don't want to sit there in the end screen for 10 minutes watching it load. Let me just press X, let me restart it. You know, there's no reason this should take way too long, especially some of the harder moments. There should also be some new modes. Weekend League. Where is Weekend League, man? All these other games have Weekend League. You know, I know Madden does. I know college football, like Gauntlet. Basically Gauntlet. If they made a Weekend League type mode, I know we already have ranked and all that stuff, but something where it's like every week you can earn rewards by playing, like, you know, 4 or 5 inning games. That would be pretty cool. And then I think that would also drive the price of some of these cards up on the weekend whenever some of these guys were playing this new Weekend League type mode. I think that would be pretty cool. Or maybe even something where it's like a salary cap mode, where you have a certain amount of, you know, money, certain amount of whatever, like a certain overall, I guess. I don't really know about overall. Maybe like a salary cap. Maybe in like Diamond Dynasty, a salary cap type rank mode. That would be pretty interesting. Bring back the MLB The Show 17 career missions. You know, this kind of goes to the fact where we want to actually play the game. I don't want to grind. I want to play the game with the cards that I like. And MLB 17 had something pretty interesting. You would tally 50 stolen bases, and then you would get 20,000 stubs, and it was repeatable. Tally 100 home runs, and you get 20,000 stubs, repeatable. And so there was those missions in the back where you would constantly be generating stubs just by playing the game, and that made things a lot more interesting because you could actually play the game rather than grinding. And then you would use those stubs to then buy cards or packs or whatever. That was my favorite thing that ever existed. So bring those back, I think it would be cool. We have to fix. This is a quick one. When the other person's controller dies, and it says, "Would you like to forfeit your game?" That is just like, what kind of logic is that? Why would I want to quit if their controller dies? Gotta fix that. That's like a patch, honestly. Something else. This is something I would really think would help the game, and specifically me. Roster updates. If we could make roster updates once every 2 weeks, oh man, I think we would have a big season, man. I think roster updates every 2 weeks would be very, very good for the game. I think 3 weeks, some of them are 4 weeks. I think 3 weeks is a bit too long. I think every 2 weeks, you know, dedicate somebody to this team. You know, I know that SDS is kind of a smaller team, smaller developer. If we have somebody focusing on roster updates, there's no reason that every 2 weeks we should have an update. Now, don't reduce the update size. Hell no. The updates this year were actually really good. I thought this year's updates were very, very solid. Keep it exactly like this year's updates in terms of how they do their changes. But then, you know, every 2 weeks would be the frequency. I think that's a good idea. And then the last thing, the final implementation for the wish list. I'm sure there's a lot more. You guys can comment down below. I'd like to see a custom batting practice mode for Diamond Dynasty. Honestly, I don't care. I don't practice. I hop in. I'm on the sticks. I'm ready to go. Of course, you know, obviously I'm struggling the first 4 innings. But a lot of people are complaining that there's no custom batting practice for your Diamond Dynasty team. You should be able to use your Diamond Dynasty team in practice so you can warm up. I don't really know why that's not in the game, so I think it's a solid wishlist item as well. There's the wishlist, boys. Man, MLB 25, I'm getting hyped. Can't come out soon enough. Hopefully we see these changes. Comment down below any more ideas you got. Peace out. Thanks for watching.